Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today I'm doing more of a going out look, or more of a going out look for myself. And I'm going to be using as pretty much less products than I would usually use. I don't really know what I'm going to title this video, but I had a recommendation from my sister and her coworkers that I should try doing a video that is a full face makeup video, but it's using as less products as possible, so you don't feel like you have to go out and buy all these primers, all these concealers, all these bronzers, anything like that. So I really tried to decipher which products I think are very important to own, and I did use all drugstore, so it's not like these are things that I think you have to have in there from Sephora and they're $20 each or anything like that. I will list all of the products and where you can get them down below. And yeah, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this video and you want to come back for more, and like this video as well. It's great feedback from me. And if you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so I've already prepped the skin, and I have used it by like cleansing and moisturizing, and then I'm also just extra dry right now, so I went ahead and I used the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist, and it's just this guy right here. I will also be using this as my setting spray, so it is really nice to be using this as some way to prep your skin, and then also a way to make your makeup last longer. So after you let that set in and everything, which I sprayed that a bit ago, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NYX Angel Veil Primer. You can pretty much use whatever primer works best for you. I was trying to pick one from the drugstore, and out of all the drugstore ones, this one's my favorite. I feel like it does really, really well as like acting as kind of a moisturizer, but it also really smooths out your skin. So it makes an easier application for your foundation. Okay, so after you use your primer, you're going to go ahead and apply your foundation. I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie. This is the Maybelline FitMe foundation, and the reason why I picked this foundation is because it is such full coverage and it lasts all day. So you don't need a ton of products to like help even out your skin tone or anything. I feel like I never really had to use a correcting primer or concealer with this. So we are going to go ahead and just, this is like the one downside of this foundation. Pour it out on your hand, and then you're going to go ahead and then just dot it on your face. And then we're going to take our Real Techniques blender and go ahead and blend that out. And as you can see, it is already covering up all that redness I have going on. One of the reasons why I seriously love this product, it is such full coverage. One thing that you can do is if you have this foundation, but you don't want to do a full coverage look every day, if you go ahead and use like a bigger foundation brush, something that's not so densely packed, and you go ahead and buff it out, it does act as a lighter foundation because you're not packing it on so much on your skin. But it is really, really nice as a full coverage foundation. Alright, next we're going to be going in with the Maybelline FitMe Concealer. This is in shade 10. I think this is like just light. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this under my eyes in the V shape. And I'm doing this to correct or to conceal underneath my eyes, like my dark circles that I get, but I feel like that foundation kind of already did it already. And then I'm also using it as to highlight. And then I am going to put it on my eyelids to act as a primer for my eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and use the same sponge to blend that out. Alright, and then you're going to want to go ahead and go in and set everything that you have down. I'm going to go ahead and set under my eyes so it doesn't crease, and I'm using this Maybelline, when I say Maybelline, I mean a Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is in the color, I want to say it's like creamy natural. And I'm setting on my eyelids to set that concealer in place as the primer. And then I'm also setting it around my nose because that is a place that I tend to get red very easily. A lot of women do, it's like hormonal reasons. So that is a place that you're going to want to make sure you are setting. And then lightly, I'm going to take a big powder brush and then just like kind of go over the rest of the areas, just really, really lightly, just to kind of give it the same finish. So we are going to start out with the powder we're going to be using as our bronzer. We're going to be using this as our crease shade. This is NYC, and this is in the color Sunny, and we are going to be using a brush from Sonia Kashuk. So you're going to swirl it in and then pet the excess off, and then you're going to go ahead and just warm up your crease. already gives a little bit of dimension right there. So then we're going to be going in with the little palette that we're going to use to contour with, but we are going to use the contour shade to deepen up your outer V. And I am going to be using this Sonia Kashuk little shader brush. And what you're going to do is you are going to put it in the outer corner of your eye, and you are going to pat that in and then work it towards the middle. And I'm just going to deepen it up. Alright, and then we're going to go in with this palette right here. This is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick in Waikiki, and we are going to take that same brush. I just wiped it off on a paper towel, and we are going to take these two darker shades right here at the bottom, and we are going to also put that in our outer corner. And then we are going to take, well, really we're just going to take the same brush, again, wipe it off, make sure you get all that dark color off. I mean, you're going to have to wipe for like a little hot second. And then we're going to go into the strip and we're going to take the lighter shades and we're going to pat that in the middle of the eye. I'm going to go back in with that Sonia Kashuk brush, dip it back into the bronzer a little bit, and then just blend out. To keep going with the effect of the smoky bronzer, so we are going to go ahead and add some shadow to our under eye. So I'm going in with the Sonia Kashuk pencil brush, and we're going to add this to the lower lash line. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take that same shader brush from before, and then we're going to take that same pencil brush, dip it into that lighter pink and gold color from the palette, and you're going to put it on the very, very inner corner. We are going to tight line, so we're going to line the top lash line on the inside and then your lower lash line. This is just going to help make your lashes look thicker, and it really just goes to the whole like going out look and everything like that. So I am using this NYX Jolie gel pencil. And then I'm going to wing it out. Shaking like a leaf. I gotta do this off screen. All right, and then you're gonna go in with your favorite mascara that you have, whatever one you so prefer. I really, really like the Maybelline Lash Sensational one. All right, eyes are done. We're gonna go in and we're gonna contour, and then we are using this Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the color Dulce de Leche, I think. Yep. And we are going to go ahead and take this Real Techniques contour brush and very lightly put it in like the hollow, like a little bit above the hollows of your cheek. Then I'm going to go in with that bronzer I used for my crease shade, and I'm taking this big paddle brush from Eco Tools and then just blending that out and warming up the face. Right, and then for blush I'm using this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. It's in the color Rose Champagne, and I am just taking a Real Techniques blush brush and dusting that on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna go back in with that same palette I used for my eyeshadow, and I'm taking this Target Up and Up brush, and I am going to lightly dust the lightest colors of that, this little C shape right here. And I'm gonna do it at the tip of my nose, and then my Cupid's bow. All right, and then lastly, it is time for lips. So I'm gonna do 2 different lip options. I like to do this just because it's like you can see that you can wear this look with multiple different lip colors. It's not like restricting. And I'm using different formulas. So the first one is this Maybelline Vivid Matte Lipstick. This is in the color Nude Flush. This is like a liquid lipstick. I will say this does not last all day, but it is not annoying. Like when you reapply it, it's not like an awful buildup on top of your lips. So I'm not gonna use lip liner or anything, and I'm just going to So that is the first color. It's just this nice pinky shade. This is more of like, if you're not super comfortable with lipstick, like this is what I would recommend. All right, and the next one I'm gonna go in with is this lip combo right here. I know I'm trying to use like less products than I usually would, but the cool thing about this is what I'm gonna put on first, and then I'm gonna put this on top of it. This one I would never wear alone. This one I would wear alone. So like that's just a personal thing, so that's why I'm like, wow, it's just like a little accessory added on. So this is the Maybelline Matte Lipstick in the color Matte Passion. Okay, so this is the color by itself. It just like spices it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with this NYX High Voltage lipstick in the color Free Spirit. And I'm gonna put this more on the center of my lips. And that just gives it a little bit more dimension. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and set it with this Pixi Glow Mist. So for of like a more going out look, I feel like it is fun to look super glowy and everything, especially with spring and summer coming up. So this is a really, really great, quick way to do it without having a bunch of products that are like for glowing skin. And it sets your makeup. All right, so I went ahead and changed my top so that you can see like, this is my going out look, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know that like I didn't use like 3 products to get this look, but I feel like the products that I did mention are ones that I definitely think are worth investing in. They are great products. I know they're all drugstores, so they're pretty inexpensive, so it's not like a big deal to go out and buy these. And then I feel like the brushes that I used are all drugstore as well, so you can get them there. I'll list them all down below where you can purchase them and everything like that. So I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. Thank you to my sister, Sarah, and her coworkers for recommending this video. I hope this helped them too. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.